Hey guys, it's story time. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm in my new home, in our new home right now. I'm so proud of myself for accomplishing everything that comes to this new home of us and just cultivating peace and calm. As always, high vibrational energies. And I felt called to recording a video that's because there can be these issues that I need to address as a light worker. So yeah, once again, I'm really reflecting on relationships. So as always, because we are God's chosen ones, sensitive empaths and highly sensitive beings, earth angels and starseeds, we can really encounter the worst in the world, and we can feel people's pain, the pain of everyone, of every single being, so strongly that sometimes our lives are such big battles. And we have to come to terms with these issues, because if we don't, if we cannot, then the suffering is on us. So then they are just projecting their pain on us. And it's never our job to be chasing for love or care, validation, approval, anything. We always have to do that for ourselves. Validate ourselves, love and care for ourselves authentically, because we have to do that. We are responsible for that. And of course, let God as well to help us, to love us, to care for us, to protect us, to heal us, to cleanse us, whatever we need. God is there for us. Jesus Christ, our angels, the entire universe loves us. So we have to be holding on to that love and the positive, high vibrational energy. And if we are not sure about the truth of something, we have to tune in even more. We have to pause even more. Pause, take a breath, step back. Let God handle it. Let God, let your higher self, your angels, the right source of positive, loving, authentic, honest, calm, peaceful guidance come through. But in order to have that, to receive that guidance, that love, that peace, whatever we need, we always have to take a step back first. Take a breath, take a pause, and then ask and receive. Yesterday, I was really bummed with emails, messages, even a phone call, at the worst kind of a moment when I've been really busy with things lately. So once again, I was thinking to myself, why is this happening? Because I want to know the reason behind it, why it's happening. I want to know the root cause, because that always helps. So as always, when something happens, you don't want to be in the victim mode, like, why is this happening to me? You always want to see the lesson and the root cause behind it. And as always, we need to have our honest and usually strict boundaries with people, because we are so sensitive, so giving, so kind, so open usually to taking care of others before ourselves. So this is also a big lesson. And having boundaries is very healing. It's so healing, but it can take a lot of practice to get there. And if somebody is afraid of you, avoiding you, it's always a sign that they are not aligned with you. They don't really belong to your life. And the more we can detach from what is not serving us, from what is not for us, whether it is a situation, an energy, an item, for example, a person, whatever it is, we always have to trust the inner guidance, the honest, loving guidance from God. And know that something is not serving us. And trust the process. Let go, detach. And when we detach, when we really let go, when we are just content and fine just to be ourselves peacefully, then we really become this powerful magnet for miracles. Because we are God's chosen ones, earth angels, starseeds, empaths, highly sensitive beings, it is a big reason, it is a big root cause why these negative events, situations, negative, low vibrational, broken, toxic people can come to us. We can encounter them easily because we're so giving and loving, and they need that. They need someone to help them, someone to hear them out, someone to validate them. They need that. They're like children, little children, coming to their mother or their father for help and assistance and love and care. Of course, our own energy, our frequency, our vibration, our thoughts also matter. So the more we can just relax and breathe and trust the process and be the love that we are, be the alchemists that we are supposed to be transmuting all of that negative energy always into pure love and light. Always pray for ourselves, for our loved ones, pray for the world, pray for healing for everybody. The more we do that, we're supposed to be doing that, the more we are empowered in our own inner strength, like we're supposed to be. We're aligning with God, we're aligning with the universe, we're aligning with our own true selves also. I've seen and heard just many coaches who talk about manifesting, who I follow as well, and I respect their work. I look up to them as well. They've been very inspirational for me in my work as well. So I find a lot of them say, when they talk about the energy, frequency, and vibration and thoughts and feelings, it always comes down to that. Yes. Well, of course, because we have these human bodies, yes. But we also have our souls and our higher selves. That is the source connection. It's God within us. So it's a combination of things. It's not only the human body. So we always should and have to step out of our human bodies, and of course meditation helps with this, because then we are really tuning into God, or if we are praying. So we should always do this every single day, to pray and meditate and be still and listen. But of course, there's a challenge when too many negative things can happen, or if you don't have time to do that. But nonetheless, it can be a lesson for you to make some time for yourself to actually connect with God, because you need to have that connection. And of course, it's very heavy if you are always encountering people who are not aligned with you. But again, it's always a reminder, a lesson that you have to step back, take a step back, take that pause, take that deep breath, and tune in and pray or meditate even, and center and ground yourself. Connect yourself back with Source, with God, with your angels, because that is the place where you are supposed to be. This has been such a painful and a big lesson for myself also, because nobody told me these things. You know, so as I sometimes mention, and it's been so lonely, and you know, I'm just here to help. There can be so many strange, weird, low vibrational things happening around us. Like for me yesterday, it was too much. It was way too much. My body felt anxiety. I felt overwhelmed. I started to feel very, very uneasy, very, very uncomfortable. Of course, when it was too much, when it's too much, it's too much. And my body is so sensitive nowadays, after all these years, after all this work on myself and everything, as I'm also helping others. So I immediately sense it when something is off, and it makes me very uncomfortable. At the same time, it is a sign that I need to protect my energy better, that I need to protect whatever it is that I'm doing better. You know, to be, for example, be blocking an email, to be not answering a phone call. And again, these are boundaries that we need to be creating in our daily lives, because we cannot function without them. So they are simple things, but we don't always remember them, or we don't remember to have them. We don't notice, because we are so forgiving, so giving and loving and open-hearted. So being a human angel is definitely not easy. And this is just a big part of this battle. And even if something is important to you and it seems like it's not working out, your manifestations are not coming true, it's always a reminder for you to take that step back, to have more faith, to relax even more, to breathe even more, to have that peaceful, calm, loving, fun, positive, high vibrational energy that is yours. It is you. You are a light. You are a beacon of light in this world, in this universe. And that is what you are supposed to be. And you need to let people be wrong about you. You need to detach from their points of view, their negative projections, because they are not your problems to deal with.